Fear is spreading. Many are asking, who will be next? Let us be honest. More arrests will follow.
So now who it could be the next person for be arrested abroad for sponsoring Ambazonia terrorism inside Cameroon? That one, now the big question where I bring up for my country people them. Today when I number 16 day for September 2025. So we all know say Tapang Ivo where they America, Asu Lucas, Ndong Emmanuel Capo Daniel where they there for Canada. Christensen Asong we there for America as well. Mark Barretta is there for UK. Samuel Sako Ekome and Ebenezer Akwanga they there for America. Julius Nyi there for Ireland, and amongst other one them where I never called their names them. These people them they inside hot water. Many of them they panic now. They be afraid because they know say sooner or later they could be arrested and sent to prison for sponsoring Ambazonia terrorism inside Cameroon. So I no go hold una in suspense, my country people them. I go tell una straight. Say Chris Anu, it be now one of those where they could be arrested soon. For understand me, I go let Chris Anu use himself, he go talk. He go make some revelations them, use himself with his own mouth when I go hear, when I go understand them. He go give una details them. And then we go also listen for Asu Lucas, he go talk, and Milan Atam, he go also talk, and Eric Tato too, he go talk for this broadcast, my country people them. But first, we go listen to Tapang Ivo Tanku. He be make this presentation a few days after Ayaba Cho Lucas he be arrested for Norway. When I listen.
Dr. Ayaba Cho Lucas has been arrested in Norway. And his arrest comes as no coincidence because at the same time he was being arrested or he was being kidnapped by the government of Norway, that's the same time Benedict Kwa of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, his home was being raided alongside one other, which I will not call or whom I will not call his name for some security reason. It is no coincidence. The same minute, the same second, the same hour, his home was being raided. That is the same hour Dr. Ayaba Cho Lucas' home was being raided in the afternoon and he was being picked up. Now, this comes in with some high-level authority. It is a cross-country. It is an inter-country raid. The United States is probably responsible for this. And those who are calling the shots are bigger than you and I. It could be the ICC. It could be any international organization that has been petitions against the people of Ambazonia. It could be anyone. But I want to tell you this. Dr. Ayaba Cho Lucas is working with the Cameroon regime. He's a spy working for the Cameroon government. He is a La Republique agent. His ADF is an extension of the Cameroon military. His Ambazonia governing forces is a ploy to destabilize the Ambazonia revolution. And I thank God for this happening. And I thank God for the arrest of Dr. Ayaba Cho Lucas. And I will explain why.
So my country people them, when I don't hear Tapang Ivo, it talks say the arrest of Ayaba Cho Lucas it not been a coincidence. Say the same time where cripples it be the arrest Ayaba Cho Lucas for Norway, the FBI it be there for Benedict Kwa and one other where we know send a Pascal Kiki their house, it they raid their homes. For America, Tapang Ivo continue for talks. So this one it will require high-level authority, which is true. He said this could be from the ICC, when at the International Court or International Criminal Court. Remember, I said this one it happened on the 24th of September 2024. Tapang Ivo, a column say this arrest of Cho Lucas Ayaba, now kidnapping, of course. Now remember the Naira 10 when Nigeria be arrested for Nigeria, sent for Cameroon for Kondengi. This same Amber idiots, they be call them say kidnapping and they be talk say Nigeria, now Banana Republic, kangaroo country, right? So now, themselves of the talk say America it don't kidnap Benedict Kwa and Pascal Kiki. Norway it kidnap Ayaba Cho Lucas. So Norway and America na kidnappers and na kangaroo countries Banana Republic, right? Okay. So the FBI it be raid this Nkunyam their homes them. They collect their electronic communication devices, their mobile phones, laptops, communication devices, and other things them. So I want you to remember, say the FBI, it be raid Pascal Kiki and Benedict Kwa their house since 1 year ago for September 2024. And then now 1 year after, where they finally complete the actual indictment document, and then they go arrest them. It takes them a year for do that. Bear that in mind. And now, listen to Christopher Anu himself.
I returned to the United States on August 1st from a mission abroad on the business of Ambazonia. And lately, it has become a habit, yes, a deliberate habit of the enemy. Each time I travel out of the continent, out of the USA, that my communication devices, my phones, my laptops, my tools of connecting to you are seized and searched at the airport. This is no coincidence. This is no random search. This is no accident. This is one of the dirty ploys of La République du Cameroon. They think they can lean on foreign governments to try to intimidate me or the rest of us, to try to silence us and try to suffocate our communication. For 9 years of this struggle, American law enforcement has questioned me at least 5 times, sometimes in my home, sometimes upon re-entry at the airport. They have asked their questions. They have listened to my answers. And each time they have found no reason whatsoever to arrest me, because there is no crime in fighting for the liberation of your people. And I tell you tonight, it will never happen.
Before I continue for analyze what way Chris Anu talk him, I want them to understand say this situation where it come up for describe him, it not be unique to Christopher Anu. The same thing it go on with Samuel Sako Ikome and other people the way they did for America. They don't be raided and questioned for several hours by the FBI on several occasions them because they are all under investigations as we speak. Now, make we examine where Chris Anu it just come on for talk. It talks that your communication devices them, they be seized and searched. It also talks say this one it not be random, it not be an accident, it not be coincidental. It thinks say na intimidation, but no, na investigation. There is a difference. He is under investigation. The FBI, they don't put it on counter-terrorism watch. Now, why that way? As soon as it goes through any airport, your name it go flag up, and it go be searched, and your electronic devices they go be seized for investigation. Now, which that way it did happen. Chris Anu continue for talk say at the airports, in his own home, and everywhere else, they don't search he, question he on more than 5 occasions. Remember, say now exactly the same thing this way it happened for Eric Tato, the so-called Gary Master. Eric Tato be questioned, his home it be raided on multiple occasions before the final indictment it be come out for April 2025 and Eric Tato it be arrested. Now my country people them, the process for arrest Christopher Anu is ongoing. The FBI, they just be very meticulous. They take their time. They go question you on several occasions. They go seize your electronic devices and forget the evidence for the way they need them. But they get other evidence where it go corroborate which way they already know, where it is on social media. When they don't build their case, then they go come for you. The FBI, they need to rush. They get all the time and all the money in the world. I guarantee you, say Christopher Anu is going down. And now my country people them, when I listen to Asu Lucas, it be there live on the 8th of September 2025, just 3 days after Benedict Kwa and Pascal Kiki they will be arrested and indicted.
The home of Benedict Kwa was raided by the FBI on the same morning, September 24th, 2024, around 6 a.m. The home of Benedict Kwa was raided by the FBI. The home of Pascal Kiki was raided by the FBI exactly 1 year ago. Within 3 hours later, Norwegian time, Kripos of Norway raided the home of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba in Oslo, Norway. Is there a connection? Yes. Same day, a difference of within 3 hours, Kwa and Kiki live in the United States. Dr. Cho is in Norway. Why the FBI of the US raided the homes of Kwa and Kiki, Kripos of Norway raided the home of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba on the same day, within the space of 3 hours. On the 24th of September 2024, Benedict Kwa was not arrested. They went through prolonged interrogations. We knew this was coming. This is predictable based on what is happening on the ground. Pay attention. Dr. Cho was arrested. Benedict Kwa home was invaded. Kiki's home was invaded. Is it a coincidence? Most of you are already aware that on Friday, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, the FBI of the United States, arrested leaders of Ambazonia Defense Forces in the United States. What most of you need to know is that this is something we knew, we were prepared for. Benedict Kwa was prepared for it. Pascal Kiki was prepared for it. This was coming. So it's not new. The question you have to ask yourself is, why is it that they have not gone after Samuel Sako? Why is it that the FBI has not gone after Samuel Sako Ikome? Why is it that the FBI has not gone after Chris Anu? Why is it that they've not gone after Marianata? And Samuel Sako Ikome claimed to be the commander-in-chief of the Ambazonia Restoration Forces. So why is it that only the leadership of Ambazonia Defense Forces? Have you asked yourself that question? Have you asked yourself?
So when I don't hear wait ask Lucas come out for talk, I don't even need for add or subtract anything for there because it be very clear. It just corroborate wait tapang Ivo if you don't talk him. Say the arrest of Benedict Kwa and Pascal Kiki or the FBI raid for their house, it be coordinated between America and Norway, and it was not coincidental, not even a coincidence. So they were not arrested in 2024. They went through prolonged interrogations. They knew that this was coming, right? Now, wait that way, ask Lucas, come on for talk. And that one, not the truth. And now, why that way, I continue for tell when I say, no be magic. When I hear that they arrest Ayaba Cho Lucas, Gary Master, Eric Tato, and now Benedict Kwa them and Pascal Kiki, and tomorrow too, when I hear say they don't arrest Christopher Anu, Sako Ekome, no things in a magic. No be coincidence. Now something where with the work very hard in the background for achieve them. And we know, say it come, just like how Asu Lucas come off for Terrorism and say they knew that it was coming. They saw it coming. Now the question you go ask yourself now, say, if they don't already know, say they could be arrested, say they inside this situation, why they continue for the DUAM? I go answer that question for you now before we continue. Simple. Because they already be too exposed. There was nothing else they could do. For example, the attacks for Nkambe, 11 February Youth Day for 2024, where they killed that girl, where he named Na Cherish, and they injured plenty people them. The public executions for Guzang and all of those things them. They know if you wind back the clock, they could not undo all of those things them. So once they realize, say, they don't already be too exposed, what would you do? They just continue for the go dasso because they don't already pass the point of no return. So they could not turn back. Now, why that way they continue for the go dasso? Because they know if you go for before, they know if you go for back, and they know if you stand still. So they just continue for the do way to way they already know for do best. So what way you need to understand and say, when the FBI, it be raid Pascal Kiki and Benedict Kwa their house, at the same time where cripples, they arrest Ayaba Cho Lucas for Norway, so they no fit talk to each other, so they no fit destroy any evidence. So the FBI, it get their electronic devices them, it get all their communication, it they inside their WhatsApp groups, it get all the evidence where they need them for put them for prison for life. That evidence, it go incriminate other people them. Plus the evidence where it already there for social media, where themselves they go for social media, go accept responsibility for the things and where they come out for doing. For the targeting of innocent civilians, like the targeting of Honorable Galajera from Cambe, the bombing for 11 February where it killed Cherish and other people, the way they be injured. All of those things, the FBI, it get them in record. Not just them providing the material support and directing that those terrorist atrocities should be carried out, but the planning, when the conspiracy about it, the FBI get all of those communication in their electronic devices them. Remember, I said they also get victims them. I don't already talk about Honorable Gala Gerard. What about Senator Regina Munti? If they're alive and you picking them the day for America, they go testify. You get the Prime Minister John Gute, he get picking them to the day for America, they go testify. You get the governor for Northwest, Lele Lafrique. You get Cardinal Toumi, Nijon Frundi. He get picking them to where the day for America. These are all victims of these people them. This was coming. It was guaranteed. Say these people, they go prison for a long time. Yes, they knew. And we who worked very hard in the background to make it happen, we also know it is coming. The arrest of the other ones from Tapang, Capo Daniel, Dong Emmanuel, Christensen Asong them, Mark Barretta them, the arrest of those ones too, it is coming. And when it comes, it will not be as a coincidence. No be magic, no be mistake. It was what I know will happen. Even they themselves, my contributor them, they know say it come. But many of them, they be the hope, say this day, for their reckoning, for their arrest, their imprisonment, there be the hope, say it will happen in the long time to come in the future. As Eric Tato himself explained for here, when I listen.
You know how old are they now? I don't want to talk my age. But by the time when you want finish, I must be 40 something almost, maybe 40 plus. When we get independence, before the one cancer judge put the fight, I was only like 70, I was not retired. I will happily go jail. Right and go down. And if here. Now why that way? No man for social media, no I be able to defeat me or break my mental strength. Because I know what I do, I know what I do.
When I hear what Eric Tato talk now, he been making mob for social media a few years ago. Say the crimes the way they committed for 2016, 17, or even 19, 20, 21, they be see him say it could take decades for the whole world for get the act together before they come after them for hold them accountable. He said by that time, it would already be over 70. It could be prepared for go for prison. Because now, as at the talk right now, Eric Tato, it never even reached 40 years old. Eric Tato still there around 39, coming towards 40. So it be the look into the future of in 30-something years' time before they go hold them accountable. Now, one of the things in this way, it catch them by surprise. Say the consequences of their stupidity and their wickedness, it catch up with them a lot sooner than they be anticipate or they be expect. They be think say they could do all of this madness and then get some political concessions, position themselves in position of power where maybe it could make them even difficult for the international community for come after them. For example, imagine say Cameroon government negotiating on a dialogue with Ayaba Cho Lucas, with Ndong Emmanuel Capo Daniel the idiots them, or Asu Lucas or Samuel Sako Ekome them. By the Cameroon government sitting down to talk to these idiots, it legitimize them. It give them cover and leverage. It could make them the international community, it no go take their crime serious. It go talk saying, maybe we just leave them. After all, maybe it go help pacify the situation on the ground. But because we work very hard for dissuade the Cameroon government for not engage with these kind of charlatans, them say they go dialogue, they go share whatever nonsense, we sabotage the Canada pre-talks, and yes, proud to say, we sabotage the so-called Swiss talks as well. Now, why that way the international community nobody see nothing happening? So they don't get no leverage, nothing. So now why that way America and the Norway, UK, and all of these countries, they go after them because they are non-entities, just ordinary criminals. Make una understand that reality. So Eric Tato, he don't pick his shock. Say he be indicted and arrested even before his 40th birthday. That is the reality. And I guarantee when I say your trial, it will happen within the next 2 or 3 years. And they go find him guilty. And he go to prison before even reach the age of 44 years old. Even though for your calculation, as he be thinking, say it no go happen for another 30 or so years. But their greatest shock, now how rapid the international community, where they be the hope, say it will bring them independent. Now the same international community this way, it don't catch them. Dozens of them, they lock them for one man country, for the America, where they call them Almighty America. Now they catch them 17. Eric Tato mangang them, lock them for prison. Benedict Kwa, Langmin Nestor, Francis Chengi them, they prison today. Now the international community that cripples for Norway, it catch Ayaba Cho Lucas. They charge it now with incitement to crimes against humanity. Now the same kunyams them this way, they be talking that Cameroon government, they commit genocide and crimes against humanity for Cameroon. Now not them. They face those charges them. Not them. They charge them for kidnapping. Go read the indictments. Kidnapping for ransom. When we be talking, when I call we black legs. Now the FBI, now black leg, right? So, Sako Ekome, he don't be visited by the FBI several times. He be too exposed as well. He could go down. Chris Anu, he could be arrested very soon. Same with Tapang Ivo, Sikot Judson for Finland, Ngong Emmanuel Capo Daniel for Canada, Ebenezer Akwanga for America, and the list goes on and on. For answering our question, who be next, I know if it tell una exactly who way it could be next. But I guarantee una say these people they come off for call their names, they go prison, all of them. And I go leave una the last word with Milan Atam. It go explain for una how the Amber terrorists, the ones where they sponsor Ambazonia terrorism for Cameroon, where they day for abroad, they be think say they day in their comfort zone, they think say they be covered by the so-called international community. Now this is how they are feeling. When I listen.
My dear compatriots, these are not easy days for us. In recent weeks, we have seen the arrests of Pascal Kikeshi and Benedict Kwa in the United States, Judson Sikot in Finland, and before them, Lucas Ayaba in Norway and Eric Tato in the US. None of this should surprise us. Over the past days, I have received countless calls. Fear is spreading. Many are asking, who will be next? Let us be honest, more arrests will follow. Let me be absolutely clear. Yes, some individuals may have engaged in reckless, even criminal actions against civilians, humanitarian organizations, schools, and even fellow fighters. Social media is full of evidence of comrades calling for violence against each other, threatening schools, or acknowledging complicity in kidnappings for ransom. These actions have damaged our credibility and handed powerful weapons to our adversary. Let me repeat, more arrests will follow, from the Naira 10 to the Taraba 37 and beyond. Lest we forget, in 2017 we had a clear strategy. Mount a global resistance, engage lobbyists and law firms to open doors for us internationally, build diplomatic pressure and internationalize our legitimate quest, mobilize our communities at home and abroad. But instead of uniting behind this strategy, some mocked diplomacy, rejected outreach, and unleashed a campaign of lies, deceit, and easy victories, even turning their weapons on their own people. While they sowed seeds of division, Biya adapted. He hired lobbyists, paid law firms, and upgraded his machinery. Today, we are paying the price of those divisions. Make no mistake, the arrests in the US, in Norway, in Finland, the UK, and so on are not isolated. They are part of a widening net that will catch more if we do nothing. The risks are real. Comrades could be convicted and imprisoned for years. Evidence seized from their devices could implicate others. Some may, under pressure, implicate or incriminate others. Cameroon will use these trials to brand our entire struggle as terrorists, equating us with Boko Haram or ISIS.